Previously on the Brisket and Main podcast.
He was like, you know what makes Mexican food? I was like, what? He said, pico de gallo, sour cream.
And our grandmothers?
And jalapeno on top. You know how much fucking drugs and alcohol we could do? Oh, scroll down. Oh, damn. Oh, shit. They paid for it.
Should have been local.
Yeah.
They pay on time.
Oh, I love it.
Edit that part out.
He ain't lying. Times are tough right now. Every single rub that we have 5 rubs. We want you to be rubbed out. Like, that's the biggest thing about it. And then if you want to get saucy, we got the sauce. We got the sloppy sauce. So we just try to get rubby and sloppy, you know?
Rubbed out till you get the sauce.
Oh, bro, you look like straight single father, bro. You look like you're trying to pick up some strange.
Like a newly divorced father.
Oh, bro. Like, Were you trying to eat breakfast in the morning?
I've been fasting, so probably not. Okay. I'll get some coffee with you, though.
I'll be here for coffee.
Well, we can go down there and eat breakfast.
No.
I like the scenery.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
No, I like eating with you.
Okay. I want to eat you out, too. What's going on, y'all? This is CJ.
This is Joe.
And we're here at July the 14th.
It's been about a month.
It's been a little over a month, actually.
Yeah. And it's literally not our fault.
Not this time.
Like, literally it's not our fault this time.
So our EP
with ED
has been gone for about 5 weeks now.
But it's really good for him. Like, he was able to unplug.
Yes.
And sometimes you need to unplug.
So, Cole, you went to Guatemala for a week on a mission trip, and then you went to Costa Rica for 3 weeks on a missionary trip. So, you were gone for about a month.
Not just missionary.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's fine. I get it. But I'm not going to lie. I missed you, right? Like,
I know. CJ literally texted me, like, the last 2, honest to God, like, I'm not even joking, like, the last 7 days before you got back. Does Cole come back today?
Like, I would just come in here. I would just come in here and just stare at you. Like, I didn't want to come in here because it was like an omen, right? But I would just, like, come in here and stare at your chair. I'm like, fuck, dude. Like, I never thought I would fucking say I miss Cole. But I know. Did.
He's like my office mate. And
yeah.
I was kind of sad that, like, usually we just, like, have, like, bullshit conversations. And actually, now I know why they want people to go back to the office, because I have an office.
Human interaction?
Yeah. And, like, I'll just come in here and sit in Cole's chair, and we're like, we just talk about the most random shit.
Yeah. Like, I mean, that's why I go to work, just to fucking walk around.
Yeah.
I missed you two guys.
That means a lot. So we don't waste your time and ours. A highlight of each trip, Guatemala, go.
Feeding the children.
Okay. All right. Costa Rica.
Eating the...
Like caught me off guard with that one. You brought back some coffee beans from Guatemala that was like a...
Yeah, man.
The Thrilla of Manila.
Orphan labor.
Yeah.
100% Guatemala coffee, 100% children's mission.
So did you watch the kids pick it? Because that's kind of fucked up. Like...
Did they roast it? Did they have them in the heat?
I literally watched orphans pick coffee.
Please tell me you were doing it from an air-conditioned vehicle at least. Like,
on a farm.
What about Costa Rica? I know you said that you spent a lot of time kind of on the beach and whatnot. But you said you didn't do any surfing, right?
Yeah.
But you wanted to?
Yeah, man. We did everything.
What was the meal you said that was like your go-to every night?
Rice.
Yeah.
Well, that's like a staple, like in like for everything, right? Like,
I guess
rice and beans. That was it.
Rice, beans, and fish. How was your diet? Like full transparency. When you came back to America,
was your boo boo all bad?
Yeah.
Well,
were you boo boo for days?
For 3 weeks, it was magnificent.
And you were like,
tell me.
You were shit like a deer in the woods.
It was solid, like that.
Yeah,
you know when you feel healthy when you have a solid poop.
Well, and you're completely empty.
Yeah.
I haven't had solid poop. I can't tell you when.
I took one this morning.
Were you happy?
No, because like I took one the night last night and there was some blood in it, so it kind of worried me. So I think I have a hemorrhoid. But this morning it was green, and I freaked out, and I forgot I had a blue snow cone last night. So I looked up like WebMD was like fucking tearing me apart for the past 24 hours. Dude, I'm like, fuck, this is it, dude. I don't know what I ate, but it's
shit. Bro, I felt like I was just having a conversation with my kid about his poop.
We're good. So good, Cole. I'm glad you're back, man. I really am. I really do mean that. Joe, you went to Paris, not Texas, but
yeah, Paris.
Across the pond, huh?
Yeah.
How was that, man?
Bro, do real talk, not fake talk?
Yeah.
It was good. Check the box, as weird as that sounds.
Yeah.
like, it was good. I'm glad to be back in the States. I love Texas. We're spoiled. We're spoiled that we have North Park. That sounds really weird, but we are.
North Park.
The mall.
The mall? Oh, you should shop at malls?
The North Park. They got all the good stuff. And then the Champagne was amazing. Like, it was so dope. Like, I will say that Champagne was the dopest part. But not in a million years you would think that you want to go to the UK or London because you're like, it's America. Like, why do I want to go to another America?
Yeah.
And it was amazing. I want to go back. Like, I
Are the Europeans assholes?
no, not at all. I
So
think
you didn't run into one prick the entire time you were there?
no, I swear to you. I think it's Americans.
Well, they
that,
can't say that when they come here, though.
That's what I was gonna say. I think it's Americans or pricks that go over there and like are pricks. So yeah, they think they're pricks back.
I feel like Texans probably aren't bad. I feel like you go to fucking Boston, you're probably gonna get some assholes.
I don't know. Like even when I went to New York people were so friendly.
Did you?
Oh yeah.
What about the rats?
They were cool.
All right.
Chicago people were cool too. California, I need to go back because I don't really know, but we love Jason and Carly. So,
Yeah.
And then Disney World, like everybody's from all over the state.
So you text us one morning and you were like, dude, they went on fucking strike. And I was
Oh,
like, well,
bro.
at least you get your money back, right? And they were like, nah, dog. Like, just march on.
Oh my God, they did go and strike at Disney World. It was kind of freaky because I'm just like staring at it, and my wife is like, "We got to get Jose out of here." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" I was like, "Oh shit!" There's literally it wasn't like a couple of people. It was like a few thousand like going down Main Street of Disney World, striking. So it was
Strikes are like are strikes like the new purple? Like is that like that's the new cool thing?
In Europe, in Europe, that's their right. And granted, here in the U.S.,
and ours just a party.
It is, yeah, it is our right here in the U.S. But like a lot of companies don't. They're like
Union's not really a thing here, right?
Yeah, no, Danny right now.
Yeah, well, Danny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm like, how much more money you want? He just says LOL. I'm like,
Yeah.
I think UPS gets paid pretty good.
I thought the same thing too, right?
But I get it. Everybody wants more money because companies supposedly are making more money,
Yeah.
but they don't realize everything else costs more money.
Yeah.
But yeah, like then the actors, like we got to stand strong for Jason. You know, the writers, we got to stand strong for them.
Yeah.
But I guess like podcast people, we don't have a union yet. But can we join one?
I don't know what we would call it. Though.
Can we like Joe Rogan's probably like he should probably be the president of the podcast union
of the PUA?
The PUA
Podcast Union Association?
Yeah, for sure. Cole's over looking at the stuff. Like, are you thinking this isn't recording right now? Or are we good?
We're good, bro.
Okay.
I was like, fuck, dude.
Oh no, I was like,
Good we gonna be.
I was like, we got some good stuff going
I
on
was
right
gonna say
now.
I'm not taking this condom off. But no. So you said
Whoa.
Paris was cool. That's
Yeah.
That's would you go back?
No. Actually, this sounds really bougie as fuck. I would. It was just me and Kristen for 3 days, and we ate Michelin star restaurants for lunch and dinner only.
What the tires? What does that mean?
Yeah, just like really good restaurants.
Okay, I got
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Did you fucking venture off and try to find like a fucking dive bar or something like that, or?
No, my son was there, and then my wife. She always gets nervous if I disappear.
Yeah, I feel like disappearing in a foreign country.
Yeah,
like,
and it's not that like I'm
Look,
gonna go.
and look,
It's not-
here-
I'm not gonna go get strange. I just like we'll get drunk at a
no,
bar.
but it's dangerous, right? Like you're obviously an American or whatever you want to call yourself, but just the likelihood of like standing out. Like, I believe in Liam Neeson, so
Yeah.
but I don't think you can get to the phone in time and tell them what you see around you. So
No. Yeah. I wanted to venture away. The only venture away I did was go to like they're similar to 7-Eleven and bought bottles of champagne and sent y'all pictures. Me drinking a whole bottle by
yeah, it was
myself
like 2
every
or
night.
3 in the morning there, wasn't it? I was impressed. You were still
Yeah.
up. Yeah.
I think it was about 3:30, 4 in the morning.
Yeah, 'cause 7 hours. So yeah, so
Yeah.
I can tell you were drunk because fucking your text messages started making sense. I was like, oh, this motherfucker's fucked up. Like, he's using punctuation and shit.
That's the truth.
And if anybody knows Joe, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So, so that's cool, man. That's
Man,
glad Joe had a good time. I think I went to work. So
yeah, but you got Vegas coming up.
yes, that's August. What is it? It's in August, so I've never been. So that'll be.
Should I show up for like 24 hours?
Yeah, honestly, I would love for you to do that. Just like on a random Thursday.
Tell me the day. You have to ask my wife, see if she'll let me.
Just show up, dude. Just tell you gotta do some filming or some shit.
You think so?
I don't know. We'll see how it works.
I don't know. It'd be interesting.
Personal life, how's that been, man? You been doing good?
Man, I'm good. See, what's today's date?
14th.
So the 24th, I go for my PET scan. Doc feels like everything's good.
Good.
But we just got to do the yearly,
Check the box.
well, hopefully it's a check the box. I pray it is.
Yeah.
So like I have anxiety because we got a lot of stuff going on with bbqdistro.com. I feel like our team is like really getting focused for the next list. Top 50. I'm not gonna. I'll say it. I'll be the first to say it. We gotta get ready. Starts today, right? Yeah. The coffee shop's going really well. It's weird enough. Like we can tell that we really miss this podcast because we kept on saying like, man, we have so much stuff to talk about.
Yeah. And I'm sure we'll miss a bunch of stuff. But.
Yeah. But Jose is amazing. He said, God, I wish I figured out what cuss word he said yesterday or like initials.
Yeah, I need to.
AMD, ABD, something like baddest bitch alive, like BDA.
Where did he? I don't understand where he.
Something off of YouTube, man. Like,
but what would he have seen that on? Is the thing because I feel like. Do you
you
have his shit censored?
No, I let him watch where the fuck.
Well, and look, there's nothing wrong with that, right? Like you, as a parent, you're like.
But I look every once in a while. I'm like, hey, what are you watching?
Yeah.
And he's like, nothing. And takes it off.
Yeah.
He knows what bad is, right?
Yeah.
And also, look, I'm not gonna put my kid in a box and like
a bubble.
Yeah. Like, but yeah, so it's weird. He's getting older. He's communicating like actually like challenging, like not bad things, but like he's like, oh, actually, that's kind of right.
Yeah.
So getting his clothes ready and everything. We are gonna get a dog.
What kind of dog are you gonna get?
A Bernedoodle.
Bernedoodle.
Yeah.
So it's a poodle, which is what it doesn't shed or some shit like that, or
I think the Bernese.
That's a python.
No, then I don't know what.
I gotta see this shit, bro. I want to see how they fuck.
Then I don't know what the Bernal is in the doodle. Bernese, isn't it? Hey, can you look up? I don't know if you're quick enough what a Bernedoodle dog is made up of, but we're gonna name it Turkey Taco.
You're gonna name the dog Turkey Taco.
Yeah, we're gonna call it Turkey.
I'm assuming that was Jose.
That was all of us kind of together.
So that you're gonna walk around screaming Turkey Taco when that motherfucker runs off. You're gonna call the cops on you, right? Like
we're gonna call it Turkey.
Bernese Mountain Dog and Standard Poodle.
Okay, so Bernese Mountain Dog.
We're getting a miniature.
That's
but,
like
but
you think you're getting a
miniature,
motherfucker.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, we saw the parents.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, you see my parents too, so shit happens.
Your
right?
pops, yeah, that's true.
But yeah,
Turkey Taco.
Turkey Taco Zavala.
Yep. Turkey Taco Zavala.
Do you know what you get when you cross a bulldog and a Shih Tzu?
A shit bull.
Shit bull. Yeah.
So when y'all get this thing?
August 2nd, down the Woodlands. We gotta drive and pick it up.
So y'all lost your last dog, 5-6 years ago?
What are you bring up bullshit?
I don't think they're gone.
We lost our last dog.
Who was the last one to check out? Petey was the first one, right?
It was Mary burnt beef ribs.
What dog was that?
And I was getting my chemo treatment, my stem cell.
Okay.
Bunny.
Oh, Bunny was the last one out?
Yeah.
Who was the one? You had Bunny, Petey, and...
So it was Petey, then Tacy, and then Bunny.
Tacy. What happened? Tacy died before Bunny?
Yeah.
She was younger, wasn't she?
Yeah.
What happened to her?
Pretty sure the people that were redoing our house, like...
they threw some shit out, right?
Yeah.
And then what about Bunny?
And she started having seizures and stuff, like real bad.
Did y'all just put her down, or...?
Well, I didn't want to, but she had like a really bad one. We were in the hospital, and my dad was there, and so he's like, I think it's time. And then we took her to the vet, and the vet's like, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, she was just constantly having them?
Yeah, it started off just a little, and then it was like all the time.
Yeah. No,
and because after she got done, like she acted like nothing happened.
Yeah. They want to drink water, then they got to fucking shit themselves, and then So no, it's hard, man. Like growing up, like animals were just animals, right? Like I never thought they would be family. We've had Tex for going on 13 years now. He's still alive and kicking.
Oh shit, has been 13 years.
And then we got fucking Ellie, our little Yorkie, which is my baby. I didn't want her, but I mean, that's my dog, right? Tex is too, obviously, but he's just kind of living out his days on the couch in the bed. But
yeah, that's what we did with Petey, right? We let him, you just let it go.
Well, the thing is, like, it's a quality of life thing, right? And it's like he's still there upstairs, right? He still runs around, he still eats. Like, if that stops, then But until then, like, I mean,
and I want to go Chihuahua route, but
I do love Chihuahuas, man.
That'll probably be our next dog, but Kristen really wanted a dog, and it was time. We kept on saying we got back to Paris, we were going to get a dog, and I just pulled the trigger and said yellow. Because I know if I never did pull the trigger, I'd just keep on saying, we'll do it, we'll do it, and it never happened.
I am curious, though, because you got a lot of white shit in your house, so.
Yeah, that's Kristen. That's Kristen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just make sure you send me videos as the progression. Like, because in a perfect world, right, you're like, oh, this is a great idea, and then, like.
The dog's white, actually, too. So.
Yeah. Yeah. So good luck with that.
Yeah.
So but that's cool, man. I'm assuming Jose's excited.
He actually wasn't, and now he's stoked about it.
Motherfucker hates sharing.
He does.
So I mean, he don't have to share dog food.
No, he doesn't.
Does the dog already have like a gluten allergy or something?
I don't know, but if there's any trainers out here, we're looking for a trainer.
Actually, like, don't those dogs? Don't they have like some kind of like allergy or something like that?
I don't want to know. I don't know.
Being for real, like that's like all bullshit aside.
I don't want to know.
I'll Google. I'll send it to you now. I'm taking a shit.
Know.
What about the trainer right here down the street where? Robert,
I need to go down there.
yeah, that's where Robert took his dog that bites his children.
No, I don't think he went to that one.
Which one did you go to?
I don't know. I don't think they ended up going there.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, my homeboy at work, he trains dogs.
Pit bulls?
Yeah. But you got to bring your own tire and chain, though. But I'm joking.
No, you're not.
So coming up, man, is 9-3. What is that?
Zavala's Bash, bro. I'm so excited.
And you got who?
So Reed's going to come down, and he's going to cook with me. Talking about he wants to do black truffles on stuff, so I think I'm going to have to do black truffles.
I'm excited, dude. I've never done shrooms.
Yeah. Actually, I'm finding out a lot of people do shrooms.
Yeah, dude. It's like, so I know a lot of people like microdose that shit, right?
Yeah, bro. Like people do shrooms.
No, like legitimately. Well, okay. Like, so when you think shrooms, you think of like just eating a bag of like mushrooms, right? But like, it's become like its own like thing. Like you
clear your mind.
Yeah, like clear your mind and shit like that. It just shows how fucked we are as society. Like we're fucking eating shrooms now, like fucking popcorn.
And it's like people that I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah, because remember, like it was always like this like hidden thing, like I did a marijuana. Like nobody want to talk about it right now. It's like fucking you just walk in your back porch, fucking load a bowl. But it's like that's like that's old school, whatever. But it's like people are like, oh, you're a microdose. I'm like, what is microdosing, right? And like, I just got to be in the right headspace, dude. Like I feel like I'm good right now, but it's just like I would be afraid I'd just chase a dragon.
To be honest with you, the reason I don't do drugs is because I have an addictive personality, and I know I will love it.
I'd be honest with you. Like, I mean. It's kind of the same thing, right? Like
I know I would love it. I know I would love it. I know I would go overboard. Like, shout out to Grant Pinkerton. Like, he literally told his story. He literally said, I loved heroin.
Oh,
like,
no, we ain't talking about that.
No. I swear to God. Like, you look for the post. Like, he just posted it. Like, he's been, I believe, 10 years clean.
That's badass.
And he said, I loved it. Like, I was thinking about being homeless. That's how much I loved it.
You know, one of the guys that does open mics was a recovering addict. And I know you're talking about. You have a soft spot. Yeah, I reach out to this guy like once a month and just kind of temperature check him and da-da-da. Like, and never in a million years, right? But it's just like, when you meet somebody, you're like, man, like.
All it takes one time.
Yeah. And, he talks about it. He talks about sobriety and stuff like that. And, like, he's open about it, right? Like, in his post. And he's like, today I thought about it, but I'm going on, 12 years or whatever, and da-da-da. And, like, I don't want to say it's cool to say because that sounds kind of fucked up, but it makes you feel good, right? It's just like knowing that he's beating it, right? Because you don't ever beat it, but you're beating it.
Because every single day is a day.
Yeah.
That you have to fight.
Yeah, 100%. And so.
And like, trust me, like, I know myself that I would become a bad person.
Yeah, and I'm not saying if you do, fucking you smoke pot, you're a bad person.
No.
Right? Like,
I'm not talking about pot.
If you're suitcasing fentanyl, that's one thing.
Well, the thing about it is, like, this is fucked up, but like, I have to do fentanyl. I want to do my bone marrow process. No. Like, my doctor's giving it to me. That shit fucking feels good.
Like, for real?
Like, I swear to God.
Well, that mean.
Like, it's fucked up, but I know I can't do it because that shit.
It's just like a numbing feeling, or what?
Oh yeah, bro. Like, you just numbed out, dog. Think about all the people that like think they're doing all these other drugs and they fucking die because.
It's laced with it. You think you can trust a drug dealer, right?
Hell no. Hell no. That's why, like, I would say the thing that sucks about drugs nowadays, and I don't know this, but I would imagine, like, back in the day, as my pops would say, that shit pure, Like, you don't know what the fuck you're getting nowadays.
Yeah, that's why I kind of like, marijuana is kind of mainstream, right? Like, it's legal, like.
I would say if I did marijuana, I would literally drive to Colorado or New Mexico and just buy it from the government, quote unquote, the dispensaries that is supposed to be regulated.
I mean, I'd be honest, like that's what that shit is now. Like, what do you think they're doing?
Yeah.
They're coming back and then they're taxing, they're charging you for them driving out there and risking it.
So the question is, like, they need to regulate coke and fentanyl and heroin?
Well, my thing was, like, if we go pick up barbecue somewhere in Colorado, like, how do we ship it back? Like, do we stuff it in the briskets?
I think you just drive.
You just drive with it?
I think
there's no way you get pulled over in a Rivian, right?
No.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, there's all kind of places to hide it too. So 9-3, you got who you getting to play?
You can say it.
I don't want to fuck their name up.
I know, me either.
Is it Hauser?
It's the Hoosier Brothers, bro.
Okay, so Hoosier Brothers.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest with you, I know who the fuck they were.
Yeah, they've been opening for Cope.
Yeah, but
They got some good jams.
yeah,
though.
yeah. Like I downloaded like their top 8 on iTunes, and I mean just played it, and I love them. Like
Then
they got some good.
Then we have Mike and the Dirty Boys, our good old firemen of Grand Prairie, going to be the second act.
Yep.
And then the opener is Mr. Westball.
Yeah.
So
I like Wes.
yeah, and then we're going to have some good barbecue. We raised $18,500 last year. Our goals are like fuck it, 40 G's.
40 G's.
Let's do it. Probably won't get there, but let's do it.
Hey man, you got to set the bar somewhere, right?
Yeah,
Like,
it'd be fucking dope if we got 40 G's.
And that's awesome, man. Like I said, it obviously goes to a good cause, right? So
Yeah, it says Zavala Family Foundation. It's for people in the restaurant industry that's been affected by cancer, either them or some family member.
Yeah.
Like just if we give them $1,000 as I know it's not a lot, but if it can pay something like that,
every little bit counts, right? Like
yeah. And the more money we can raise, the more money we can give out.
Yes, no, 100%. So that's like I said, it goes to a good cause. That's going to be 9-3. How many tickets you selling to the public?
So I think that's a good question. Our list is getting bigger and bigger. I think we're going to be up to like 500 people.
Okay.
And that's not even including plus ones, right?
Yeah.
So that's literally the people that get the invite.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe we do 50 or 100. First come, first serve. You send us your email. Actually, here, if you're listening to this podcast, shoot us a DM on Brisket and Main or Zavala's Barbecue with your email address. Say Zavala's Bash, and we'll give y'all first access, and then we'll go from there and see what's up.
Okay.
Right?
All right. And then whatever the cost is to get in, obviously goes straight to the donation.
100%. Yeah. Or all of it's Zavala Family Foundation.
Yeah.
So we're not going to charge you. You just donate what you want.
Yeah.
So don't be cheap.
Yeah.
And then we'll have some raffle giveaways, and maybe some nomads to give away, maybe some some seasonings rubs, maybe a year of Zavala's Barbecue Distro, or BBQ Distro monthly backyard box. Like who knows? Brent and Kyle don't know that yet, but
That'll be all right.
yeah. Just take it out of my pay.
So that's cool, man. I'm excited for that. I know last year we all had a good time.
I had a great time.
Yeah.
And then hopefully long term, it'll be a 2-day event. The event on Saturday, Rub Fest, will be public.
Okay.
And we're going to still keep Zavala's Bash private.
Got to.
Yep.
But yeah, like
so
I
you
said,
so you can let your hair down.
no, actually, my pony's getting longer too.
I love it.
Yeah.
It makes me happy. I'm glad you can cut it.
I was going to because like at night, like it gets in my face and stuff like that. I keep thinking it's like something in my eyes and I freak out. But so I'm having to actually sleep with a chungle on my hair. But
I think you look beautiful.
No, I know I do. I'm not worried about that. But yeah, so it's
What did they call me today? Rizzy? You look Rizzy, dog.
the Rizzy.
You look Rizzy.
No, I like because like
you real Rizzy.
I'm not gonna lie. The older we get, like I've noticed a lot of motherfuckers really don't have hair, and I'm like I'm gonna embrace this shit as long as possible. So. I know, right?
That's my biggest.
I know.
fear.
My dad's got like Herman Monster head, dude. And I'm like, fuck. I know mine's coming. So
I keep on telling myself it would happen already.
well, here's the thing.
I don't know. I don't want to talk.
I quit wearing hats a long time ago,
I love hats.
and I know. But your dad's got good hair. My dad had good hair until.
But my grandpa Martinez did too, like beautiful hair.
Oh,
my
my
grandpa Zavala.
So my grandfather on my mom's side, where I got my eyes from, fucking gorgeous head of hair, dude. Like looked like a 1950s, like just like whatever the hell that was, the Fawns. And still to this day, and he's in his 80s.
Really good, yeah.
So hopefully I got my hair from him too. But
Man, that should have been a Richie Valens reference. Come on,
I spun it out. I started spinning tires there for a second. I hit the rain spot.
The rain spot.
What happened with Lone Star though? I know there's been some teases, but what happened?
Yeah, so I took my talents to San Antonio, Texas, and we BBQ Distro and Zavala's Barbecue is in a partnership with Lone Star Beer, and it's been absolutely amazing. They're taking care of us. They are the official beer of the monthly backyard box in bbqdistro.com. They put some goodies in there. They actually sponsor all of our speakeasy events that we have once a month here, where Nomad comes and throws down some 44 farm meat, and it's all free. Did you hear that? Free beer, free food, and a free good time.
And how much does that cost?
Free.
When's the next one?
Free. The next one is, of course, you put me on the spot. It is August. 1 second. I got to figure out how to use this calendar thing.
5.
August 5th. You can actually go to bbqdistro.com and register to come on out.
That's coming to know. So that's cool. So can I be honest with you? So whenever you had the last one, boy Brandon pulled up. Didn't know who he was.
Bro, that's partnerships there.
I didn't think, like, when you meet somebody, you're just like kind of checking the box, dude. And then we sat there together for 12 hours drinking.
Yeah, we did drink. We did. He's actually messaged me. Hey, Brandon, we're talking about you. You actually just hit me up, so it's kind of funny. He's amazing. He's gorgeous too.
He was on The Bachelor, right?
Shh. Why do you say that? I guess you could Google it.
Yeah.
But he's gorgeous. The coolest dude ever. The perfect person to be part of this journey with us.
Yeah, like when something just kind of clicks, right? Like, you say this all the time, and it sounds kind of corny, but it's like you like working with good people, right?
Oh, hands down, you want to work with people you like.
Yeah,
that's it. It doesn't feel like work. It feels like fun.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
And next thing you know, you're actually doing shit. You're like, oh fuck, we're actually like accomplishing stuff.
Yeah, exactly. So
he's unbelievable. We're so excited to partner with Lone Star. We're excited of the stuff that we have down in our pipeline that's going to happen. Like we're going to take Texas barbecue to the next level with Lone Star by our side.
Yeah.
Like that is what's going to happen.
And that's good because, like I said, that's been we've been loyal to that for a long time, right?
Yeah, our boy Kevin came in town, the OG Lone Star.
Yeah.
That taught us how to drink a Lone Star at the age of 17, 18, 16, something.
21 minus 4.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
he was proud of us. Like we rolled up to, we were drinking with them with some old friends and stuff, and we roll up and they're like, Joe, you want a Lone Star? I'm like, yeah. He's like, I was asking if they had Lone Star. He said no. I said, well, they just always have Lone Stars for me. That's the only thing I drink.
Yeah.
And it felt good. And then I think the best part was like, I found out he had a tab, so I was like, shit, I'm just gonna put everything on your tab because it felt great. I'm like, hell yeah. And he's like, no. I'm picking up the tab.
You talking about Kevin?
Yeah.
Yeah, we had this conversation. It's right. Like when you get to a certain age, right? Like I'm not going to argue if you want to pick up a tab. Like I'll pick it up. I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm not going to fight you for it. Like
hell no. I might be like, no. You know, what's that bit? Was it Kevin Hart? It's like, yeah, let me pay. Put it in the pocket. Nah.
Yeah.
If somebody wants to pick up a tab, go ahead. You
Yeah.
pick it up. It's all good. I'm not going to say no.
Yeah.
The only question I asked is like, company pay for it or you pay for it? And then people start thinking, it's like, oh, you're right. It's like, yeah, bro. Like,
if you ever say me take a picture of a receipt, then you
the company pay. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, no, we're so excited to be partners with Lone Star. It's a dream come true. It's the only fit. No other beer is Texas barbecue than Lone Star.
Yeah, and I thought
that no other beer is Texas barbecue than Lone Star.
No, 100%. And I thought it was ironic that in that scenario that the chick from Yingling pulled up and wanted to take pictures.
It was a sign from God.
Yeah,
actually, that was my brother-in-law, our boy Rick.
Yeah,
giving us a little ha ha.
Yeah, so,
ha ha.
I mean, like, if you really sit back and think about it, like how ironic was that, right? Like,
that's priceless.
Yeah,
like it could have been any other beer.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rick.
Yeah. So.
And it all started because of Rick running in Brandon down at Clark's Oyster Bar.
Yeah.
The best place to just get good food.
So
God, I miss you, Rick. Love you, bro.
Yes.
His birthday's coming up with 30. Like we're gonna
Ranger game, right?
I think they're out of town, but we're gonna cook out at my house on 29th.
Okay. Yeah, perfect. 100%. 100%. Yeah, Bubba.
Love you.
So what's sitting up here? These pickles and these. What are these?
Yeah. So we working on our pickles. Are about to come out because beer salt just got in.
Can I be honest? Those pickles are fucking amazing.
I know we got to kick down the heat a little bit,
just a smidget.
But I think we're gonna roll too. I think we're gonna roll with the hot and the not hot.
Yes. Like a bread and butter, or what is it?
The one that we did the other ones.
I almost said butterscotch.
You tried the other ones, right?
Maybe not.
So it's literally the same thing, just no red pepper flakes.
Okay.
And it's pretty solid.
Yeah.
We're going back and forth if we're gonna do these Serranos. Like we want them to be a little softer, but you know.
So these, okay, I don't know why I thought these were fucking
jalapenos.
No.
Okra.
Yeah, I was like,
no, that's not okra.
So these are Serranos?
Yeah.
Have you eaten these yet?
Yeah, we did. They're a little too crispy, so we want them a little softer because we actually want to chop them up and throw it on top of the hominy.
Okay, I like it. So they're too hard?
Yeah, they're too hard. But this one hasn't been open yet, so maybe we'll open it up tomorrow and see if they soften it up.
See if it's got a little flash on you.
Yep.
So,
and then low and slow. Like, what can I say about the slow and slow thing? Were you here when they pulled up?
I was not actually.
Where were you?
I think I was working
Why were you working?
because I got to pay my light bill
So, Jared.
from Subway.
No, not from Subway. No, far from it.
Bad correlation with that one.
So, as you can tell, he had some tortilla chips. Those got destroyed. Like, Jared, you gave us 3 boxes. All the chips are gone. These are only 2 we have left. The Dallas Mavericks were here today, and we were just talking you up. And we're like, this is Dallas. This is DFW, baby. And they were excited. They took one of each of your chips, and then I realized that
They took all the chips.
they took all the chips. I was kind of sad.
Can't find my wallet either. You get their number?
Yeah, but Jared's doing something amazing. And it's really cool. Like we've been meeting all these entrepreneurs here in the DFW area. Like there's a lot of goodness going here.
There is.
And it's like we're becoming like this little group, and like everybody's like talking to everybody, and then everybody's so connected. It's kind of weird, like in a good weird way. So if there's any other entrepreneurs here in DFW that's doing some really cool stuff, that's
I got a homeboy that makes soap.
not that kind of entrepreneur.
All right, whatever.
Like this is amazing. These can do big things. And
Is there any VC-backed entrepreneurs?
yeah, any VC back. We really want to see what we can help out with, what we could do, because at the end of the day, if he wins, we all win, right? Because at the end of the day, barbecue is what we are. And if barbecue's winning, then we all can win, and that's the ultimate goal. And it's to take Texas barbecue throughout the world, not just Texas. We are the best barbecue in the world, and we have to make sure that we go spread that out.
I feel like we should storm the field now.
Let's do it.
No, man, 100%.
And if there's anybody out there that don't have rubs or spices, stop playing, pull up, give me a call. Let's figure it out.
So yeah, man. So like I said, it's good to be back. Cole, I'm glad you're back.
I missed you, dude. Like real talk, I really did miss you.
This is where you respond.
Oh,
Okay, there you go. We'll take that.
Oh my god, what is it? Jared literally just sent an email right now too. This is hilarious.
He's probably saying, "Don't eat the chips; they went bad."
What's that?
Probably said, "Don't eat the chips; they went bad."
Yeah, that's exactly what he said.
That's too funny. All right, man. Well, that about wraps it up. I got to go bowling with the family. Pretty excited about that, actually.
I'm actually really proud of you on that. That one's cool as that you're going bowling.
No, I'm finna rip them a new ass, dude. I don't play when it comes to competition. So,
hey Cole, like, I know you get emotional and stuff, but like, we really love you being part of this, and please stay a part of this.
okay.
but if not, if you know any EPs out there, go ahead and hit us up at Zavala's Barbecue. That about wraps it up for this week, man. This is CJ.
It's Joe.
That'll be good.
Peace.
Full of that lean, fucking with that cuz, it's going down, baby. What?